Good morning, savorers. Quote for the day. True love is selfless. It's prepared to sacrifice. And nothing can be more simple than that. Love, got this romantic notion that love's supposed to make everything easy and wonderful, and it actually complicates life more than anything. But there's some sheer joy that comes out of it as well. So, you think of some really good friends that just recently had a baby, our godson, and boy, what sacrifices you are committing to when you have a child. Just amazing. That sleep and your own personal time and downtime. But what joy in the faces of them, just watching their son grow up. But it's a sacrifice. Same thing as any relationship where everything before relationship, it's all about you. And then all of a sudden, it's like it's not all about me anymore. And what are you willing to sacrifice? What is that? What is that, I guess, worth to you? So I'd love to hear some things that you maybe sacrificed because of a relationship or because of, true love is selfless. It's prepared to sacrifice. Put it in the comments. Things are coming back together. Amazing how disorienting that having carpet up was. Of course, it's a dog issue, so it's this gate is up there. We've got a screen that's coming in that'll close off, so the dogs. What happens is they come out in the middle of the night. Instead of going outside, they go to the bathroom in here. So that's not going to happen anymore. And so we've got that figured out, but. Thanks for this is all set back up. Just amazing what some order and being settled back can feel like. It's amazing, wonderful. So this morning I just ran out of kombucha, making another batch. Got this batch ready to bottle. Usually make about a gallon every week or 2 weeks. And then just drink a little bit every morning with some green stuff. And so I'm doing something a little different. I always play with this, and they always come out good. I like about 10 tea bags. You can do black tea. I use green tea, and then a cup of sugar. And this time we don't have any baker sugar, which dissolves really quickly. So I'm using brown, so that's going to add a nice flavor to it. And I think I'm probably gonna add, I don't have fresh garlic, so I'll probably need to grab some fresh garlic and put it in the batch once it's cooked. So that kind of brown sugar and garlic, or brown sugar and ginger. So essentially you just bring everything over to the stove, add it into the water, and that baker's sugar really dissolves quickly, but anything in hot water dissolves pretty quickly. Okay, just rinsing all the sugar out, and let's give that a stir. Alright, it's kind of tough to see. I don't have my lights out. It's just like, out of kombucha. Thought I'd whip up a batch real quick. It doesn't need to be hot. The simmering is good. Put those in. And put a lid on it. Alright, so I just use a rubber band to kind of a general amount for these two. And then I had some extra of the big thing here. So then we just cover it with a new towel, clean towel, and put a rubber band and put it on top of the fridge. Kombucha. So these are great bottles. They're big. You don't have to have a lot of little bottles. And just keep cleaning those out and fill it up. Make about, I think it's This is 1 1/4 liter, so about half a gallon or so. And then we'll just take that tea after we empty this out and fill the second one here. And take that tea. Here's the mother and some of the extra juice, about a cup or so, to jump start the next batch. All right, so I just use a rubber band to kind of general amount for these two, and then I had some extra of the big thing here. So then we just cover it with a new towel, clean towel, and put a rubber band and put it on top of the fridge. I'm not sure how I got, this makes sense that I'm doing this. So here's my dump run outfit, and got the old paint pants on. Just, if you get dirty out there, you can just strip it off and throw it in the dump pile. So we are prepping for that now. So Wanda came up this morning and was like, could you take one more thing to the dump? We're like, well, I don't know. How big is it? And there's this rug that's been in back forever. So let me give you the tour. It's not smoking hot today, so we thought get this done early. So there's the driver's seat. Oh my God. Warm pee. Nothing better. Don't fall out, don't fall out. So I'm looking now for what I don't want to throw that jacket or those chains. A place for this carpet. Well, we'll see if I get it in or not. Got it in. Rolled it up and just slid it back and hope for the best. So now I'm letting the pee smell air out, but not let all the stuff come out. I got a move Jet. So that's Jet the Jeep, and this is Jack the Jeep, our old trusty. Get some gloves, grab a coffee on the way, and hopefully I make it back without asphyxiation. Found my gloves. Let's see, hopefully we can shift the gears in this thing. I hadn't thought about that, but whoo, here we go, guys. Oh. Get this thing started as quickly as possible and get that window down. Come on, Jack, you can do it. All right, we're on the way. Jack is making some interesting squeaky noise. I think we have a few pounds of stuff in here. And of course, forgot my wallet. I'm blind backing. You cannot see out the right side mirror. You can't see out anything. It's like, well, hopefully people stop for me. It smells like dog pee in here. It's cold. So I've got the window up, but I'm trying to keep my nose out the window, trying to breathe. And I could turn the heater on, but I don't know that that's going to do me any good. So I'm just sucking it up, and I will really savor when this is all gone. How's that? Tanya made an interesting comment. She's like, honey, when you're going to the dump with all that stuff in there, drive slow. I don't want you to decapitate yourself. A couple weeks ago, when we'd just gotten all the wood flooring up, we'd stacked it all up, and it's really slippery, and so it was sliding. And so I was going to the grocery store or something, and a whole mess of wood just came up and hit me in the back of the head. And it's kind of sharp, and you know, going at 60 miles an hour, if you slammed on the brakes, you might lose an ear. So I'm driving really slow. So don't tell Tanya I said that. This just absolutely drives me crazy. We're sitting at a stoplight. Stop in light. I don't know what's going on. These flaggers are sitting here. There's one car gone through in the last 5 minutes. So there hopefully is something down the road that's big and construction-y or something. Oh my God. Okay, I was just sitting here at a light. Ended up turning around at that intersection. I don't know what they were doing there, but people just started turning. They weren't moving. First world problem. I got to smell dog pee for 20 minutes going to the dump. I don't know. Am I being a wiener here? Oh, this dump run was not a well thought out plan. Usually I'll get up
and get there before they're open and sit, but you're only sitting in a short line. I went by the dump and the line is out onto the road, and I was not going to be able to take a left turn to get over into the road, so I just went down, turned around. I'm going to grab a coffee. I'm going to be there a while, so I just as well enjoy myself. Well, it's a little better than I thought. So there's where I was going to get stuck. We're on the road. Here's the turn into the transfer center. I have never seen it this full. So interesting. I've got a coffee. I bought a little almond croissant for the wait, and just going to enjoy my time. For the amount of people that are sitting in line, they are just moving through. They're on top of it. It's getting a little hot. That's some sun worship in there. Yeah, you can tell when he gets too hot, his lips start getting really softer. We call them melting. Time to go inside and cool off a little bit and come back later. So you're kind of witnessing another miracle. Tino's like becoming so cuddly these days. Don't know why. We like it though, don't we? It's hot out here. Oh yeah, there's the boy. Here's the boy. So our persimmon tree is inspiring us. We're doing recipe searches for all the persimmons we're going to need.
I have like 500,000 persimmons.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of persimmons. So if you are a persimmon person, and I know some people up in the north, IG owners are persimmon people, so we're looking for some good recipes if you have any. While we're sitting out in the backyard enjoying the sun and just a little breeze and the day.